Hi everyone, I'm Gina R, and I'm back with another currency search. So let me share with you my findings after going through these straps. The first strap is $50 in ones, and I did not find anything. So there were no finds in that one. On the second one, I did have a star note find. So we're going to put this into my currency collection and see if we have anything valuable here as far as a low print run. The serial number itself is not fancy at all. So that's what we found in this strap. Now, in the strap of $100 in ones, I did have two finds. The first is an older note, and I do set these aside for my personal collection. It is in bad condition, so most people would just throw it back. But I go ahead and collect anything older than 2000. This is a 1999. So I'm going to set this aside. And in future videos, I will explain why. Then the next find in that strap was another star note. So I did find two star notes during this hunt. And we're going to my currency collection and we're going to input these serial numbers to see if we have any low print runs. Again, like the other note, this is not a fancy serial number. So we're hoping that it's at least a low print run. So let me grab my computer and I'll be back so that we can input these serial numbers. Okay, I'm at my currency collection star note lookup. And we're going to look up those two notes to see if we have anything that is a low print run. So I'm going to start off with the 2013 series. I'm going to enter the serial number B13437238. And I'm going to input the star. And let's see what it tells us. This had a print run of 3.2 million out of 22.65 million star notes for that series. So this is not rare in any form or fashion. Like I said, I might be able to get at least $1 over face value. So this would be maybe a $2 note. There is some tape up here at the top corner. So that's going to depreciate it. So this really is not worth much, but I will go ahead and hang on to this note. So now let's go on to the next note. So let me go back and refresh. Oops, let me go to star note lookup. Here we are. And this is an older note that oops, sorry. Let me backtrack. I got the wrong note there. Okay, this is another 2013. So I'm going to go ahead and input the series year. Basically, that means that there was a change done to the note, and they changed the series year based on that. It could be a new treasurer, or it could be a new secretary, or there could be some type of change to the design of the note, or they might be performing some type of experiment with the ink or paper quality or printing process. That would all affect the change in series. So let's go ahead and enter this 2013 L 10 77 84 23. And the reason I do input that star, because if I don't, I'm going to get this message asking me, does it have a star at the end? And I have to put yes or no. So to avoid this process or that extra step, I go ahead and I put the star ahead of time. Here, again, we have another large run, a 3.2 million out of a 12.88 million run. So this is not rare. Another way that you can tell, look here, it shows you the arrows of where it falls. As far as the total print run, it's the least of the rare, and also the run size. It is the smallest. I mean, the least of the rare, not the smallest, least rare. And if you want to know information about how that 12.88 million were printed, there is a production table, and you can go and see, okay, out of the 5 runs that took place, 5 of them were regular print. So those are going to be large. They're going to be 3.2 million in run size. But look at this one. If you found a note in this range from 1 all the way up to, I believe it's 88. I really can't see. The numbers are really small. This one is really one of the lowest print runs that there is. Wow. But the problem would fall that overall, there is a very large print run. So this would definitely, because of the red, this would definitely add to the value of the note. While I'm excited that I found some star notes, unfortunately, they were not low print runs and they didn't have any fancy serial numbers. Also, I am glad that I found an older note, and I will compare it to my other older notes to see if this is a better condition or not. So I will be looking at this to see if it possibly will go into my collection album. I sure would have loved to have found some fancy serial numbers. Unfortunately, I didn't find any during this hunt. And those would be listed over here on the left and right side of this mat. I would have liked to have found a solid or 7 of a kind. Maybe even a super repeater. That would have been really cool. A binary, wow. The one that I would really love to find is a low serial number. Chances of that are very, very slim. Also, a true ladder where it runs from 1 to 8 or 8 to 1. That would be neat. Or even 0 to 7 or 7 to 0. Those would be really cool to find. A repeater would have been nice, and a radar, especially the radars. I've been lucky in finding radars, but during this hunt, I did not find any radar notes. So those are just some of the serial numbers, fancy ones, that I would have loved to have found during this hunt. But like I said, I'll take 2 star notes anytime. I want to thank you for watching, and until next time, happy hunting, happy collecting, and hopefully you'll find a star note soon. Bye, everyone.